Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for April 2023. I hope this reading finds everybody doing well. I'm going to take a second to remind everyone that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. And keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive in nature, so if these events are not occurring right now, they could occur in the next few weeks. All right, Spirit, can I have the information for Aquarius? Energy of Aquarius for April. Oh, nice. Queen of Cups. Good energy that you're beginning with. It's crossed with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Oof, interesting. Okay, so I do feel that that you guys are in a very loving, nurturing energy, a very calm energy as well. It pretty clearly is telling me that you are open to love. I do feel that it's crossed by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, so there may have been an ending that occurred that, you know, you have ended something and now you're looking for love, or you're looking at someone that you're in love with. In the past, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so that's a little contradictory there. It tells me that in the past you had a very single and very independent nature. So maybe it could be that what I'm seeing here is that you're finding love, but the commitment is not coming, because I can see that you definitely have a very strong self-esteem. You're very loving and you're very open to love. It may be that the commitment is not coming. If this has to do with money, I can see that you do very well for yourself financially, but you're looking for something that you love to do, even if it means taking a little bit of a pay cut. So you might not be completely happy in what you do for work. Let's see why all this is happening. Yeah, some of you are in love with somebody, but there's no commitment coming. Or it could be that somebody needs to end another commitment. While this is happening is Judgment. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So something you thought was over, something that ended, possibly even a marriage for some of you, but a pretty serious connection ended here. You're open to love. You've been single for a little bit, and this person might be coming back around, or you might be entertaining the thought of being with them. Let's see what's on your mind. Because it's all happening because of a judgment call or perhaps a reunion. What's on your mind is the Death card, a transformation. So you're looking for a transformation in love, or you're thinking about somebody that there was an ending with. Let's see what's coming for you in the month of April. You might be thinking of this ending. You might be thinking of transforming this. Justice in reverse. Okay. Could be dealing with a Libra. We also have earth sign energy here and water sign energy. Scorpio is here, so we'll clarify this. There's a sense of feeling wronged, of things being out of balance. Things were not done correctly, perhaps. Let's see how you're showing up. How is Aquarius showing up? The Strength card in reverse. Yeah, feeling a little bit of fear. Let's see the energy coming towards you. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Somebody maybe who hasn't been speaking, you haven't communicated with. This could be somebody who was inconsistent in the past and is now being more consistent as well. Show me Spirit's advice. somebody who wants to talk to you, but they haven't been speaking. They're holding back communication. Spirit's advice is that you've already gone through the worst of this. You may have felt betrayed. I can believe that with the Justice card in the reverse, and also seeing that there's fear in your energy. But Spirit is saying that this can be recovered. Something here can be recovered. A very painful ending. You're healing from this. And the worst of it is over. Those swords are now falling out. Let's see your outcome. You're ending a cycle of pain. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So something is getting ready to turn in a really positive direction. But it might be kind of slow. It might be moving slowly. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. This is underlying energy, and this tells me that somebody here has made a decision. And this decision was made after a lot of going back and forth, not, kind of being indecisive. Somebody is now being very decisive. So let's see. Spirit, why is the Queen of Cups here? You're worried. You're worried about love. You feel trapped. Feel trapped in your head, always thinking about something. You're open to love, but there's a lot of worry, a lot of concern. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, there's that decision again. So you've made a decision. A decision was made, and it was to end a commitment of some kind. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? You may be worried that you made the wrong decision. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're doing well for yourself. It looks like you have everything you need here, Aquarius, by way of finances. You're definitely a catch. You're very independent. I see this single energy, and I see you being open to love. But you may be thinking about someone from your past and wondering, did you make the right decision? Four of Swords. Two of Coins. This is somebody you definitely have not spoken to in a minute. You've been healing your energy. It was a decision you made to heal your energy. And I feel like you found your balance again. You're healing. You found your balance. And I feel like this is all happening because there's a reconciliation at hand. Some of you are questioning if you made a poor judgment call. You're trying to come to terms with that, with the judgment call that was made, with the decision that was made. But I feel like you definitely have your feet firmly planted, and I feel like you're weighing the pros and cons of a reconciliation. Why is the Death card here? Yeah, you're unhappy. You're unhappy about an ending. You may be questioning, is it really over? Is it completely over? But I see you being unhappy about this ending. And so your mind goes back. Show me April for Aquarius. Show me April for Aquarius. Show me April for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have. Ace of Cups, Five of Coins reversed. All right, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Swords reversed. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Leo out here as well. All right, we have the Six of Wands reversed. Ace of Pentacles. The Hermit. There's your Knight of Wands in the reverse again. the World reversed, 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and look at that, the 4 of Wands. All right, so I do feel that you're dealing with somebody that you were in a very unbalanced connection with. Things weren't balanced. Perhaps one side was giving more than the other side. I am willing to bet from what I'm seeing here that you feel that that was you. You might have been dealing with somebody who was in and out, who was something of a player. And they've kind of changed their ways is what this is telling me. I see love coming in, and it's new love. Well, for some of you, you have a choice between new love and someone from your past. For others, this is someone from your past. It's one person. I'm seeing that this is somebody who is backtracking. They're coming back around after kind of having treated you poorly. I see this showing up in the first week of April. I am seeing that you, again, are going back and forth in your mind. You have misgivings. There's anger here. I see you feeling angry. This is someone you cut out because you felt that this wasn't going to be successful. And you may be in your mind thinking, there's no way this is going to be successful. Who does this person think they are? So I see you kind of second guessing this. This is somebody that things were not successful with. You've had a lot of anger towards this person. But once again, I'm seeing this new beginning because now there's stability. There's not only love, but there's stability. And that's what you come to the conclusion of in the middle of April. There may be in the second week or so, you may be feeling upset with this person. You may be thinking, there's no way this is ever going to work out. But I'm seeing it happening. I'm seeing this energy of stability that is coming in. And I feel like you were angry because there wasn't stability in the past. There's been healing that's taken place. You're going to be doing some soul searching. I see this happening in the middle to third week of April. Kind of trying to figure out if this person is really going to be stable. Are they going to be that player? Are they going to be in and out? And I feel like you kind of keep this to yourself, but you have your own misgivings. There may be an argument or something that occurs in the second week that kind of puts you on this trail. And there's this going back and forth in your mind about this connection. Can it actually be healed? And I see you doing a lot of soul searching around the third week of April. But this person definitely has, according to the cards, turned over a new leaf. This person found that they were not able to let go of you. And there is unfinished business between the two of you. They spent a lot of time in solitude thinking about this. And this is somebody who wanted to communicate, but they were holding back. And I feel like they just couldn't let you go. So you're kind of watching this person. You're judging whether or not they are actually going to be consistent. They're going to have this new beginning that's stable. And I feel like you're trying to figure out if this person's legit. With the 7 of Wands here, you may have input from other people, friends or family, and they may say to you probably around the end of the month, hey, you know what? I don't know about this person. And I feel like you're going to take that in consideration, but you're going to stand your ground. This is somebody so I feel like other people are telling you, look, remember what they did in the past. Remember how they acted. Remember how they behaved. But I still feel that you're looking at those things. You're looking at the past. But this person's not going to back down. They're going to fight for this connection. And I do see it leveling up. I see it either they're going to ask you for a commitment of some kind. I see it leveling up though. I do. I see this person realizing that you are the one for them. And I do see that they are bringing in that stability. So let's see how it's culminating with a higher level of commitment. And I feel like you may have to stand up to friends and family because they may not be excited about this, you know. But this person's going to fight for this connection. All right, so we have the Fool in reverse, more fear. There's a lot of fear in your energy here. We have Justice. Now, you started out with Justice in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands, and we have the Eight of Coins in the reverse. So I see that you're very concerned about having this new beginning with this person. This is somebody that left you in a state of feeling concerned, feeling worried, wondering what they were doing, wondering, you know, if this was ever going to come together, wondering if you should just move on from this. And there's been a period of time between the two of you. So when they're coming back in with this new beginning, you're afraid to take this new beginning. You want justice for what was done in the past, but I feel like you're also, and you're not going to put the work into this because you're going to make them put the work in, basically. It's almost this energy of I gave and I gave and I gave and I gave. And now if you really do want this, then you put in the work. I don't see you wanting to put in that work. And that's what you feel is justice. And if they're not willing to put in the work, then you're gonna say, okay, well, this is not where my future is, because you're moving into this in a fearful type of energy because of the past, of what's been done in the past. And so I think you got tired of waiting for justice. And so I think your justice here is that you're not going to put in the work. You're going to see if they put in the work. You're watching them. Let's look at their energy. All right, we have the Chariot, sign of Cancer. We have the Six of Cups reversed. And we have the Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, they're moving in your direction. This is somebody that has been holding back. They've been wanting to talk to you, but they've been holding back. If they live at a distance, they will travel to see you. But they're moving, and they're moving fast. They want to put the past in the past. They want to let go of what happened between the two of you, and they don't want to fight with you. They want to resolve any conflicts that the two of you have. They were inconsistent in the past, but I feel like they're going to be much more consistent now. It's like they've learned a lesson. Why is the Ten of Swords in reverse? Ten of Swords in reverse is clarifying the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Three of Coins. And we have the King of Wands reversed. Fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. But what I'm seeing here is that the worst of this is already done and over. And Spirit is saying, allow the healing. That there is a soul contract for some of you. That there can be a foundation here. A solid foundation. And that you don't have to do anything. You don't have to take action on this. You can just sit back. It's time for you to heal. And that's what you're doing. You're letting this person prove who they are. And that's what Spirit's saying. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Let those swords fall out of your back. You were betrayed here. So you've asked for karmic justice and you're getting it. Let's look at your outcome. Spirit, show me the outcome. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Okay, we have the Page of Swords reversed, we have Judgment, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, remember, you had the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse that was crossing your energy here. It's now gone into the upright. So there's This Wheel of Fortune is right now, it's stuck, okay? It's stuck because of things that are not being said. There are things that are not being said. And that has to do with commitment on your side and reconciliation on their side. They're holding back communication. You're taking care of you. You're doing self-care, which is what you should do. And I feel that it's a matter of if you want to commit to this offer that they're bringing in. They are bringing in an offer, and they have made changes, at least from what I'm seeing in the cards. Now, it's going to be your choice. It's being held up at the end of the month. I feel like this person's going to, you know, they're giving you a higher level of commitment if you want it. But you have to decide, and I feel like a lot of you will. But it will be held up until things are discussed and things are talked about. There's things that are not being, you know, discussed and talked about. And once they are talked about, that's when this Wheel of Fortune goes into the upright. You're being held back by fear. You're afraid of this offer. And so I feel like you're going to take this and you're going to look at it. You're going to watch them. You're going to observe them. You're going to decide whether or not they are have actually made a change here. Yeah, but they want a reconciliation. They're waiting to hear what you want to do. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So you've already made a decision here, and Spirit is saying there's nothing else to do. So don't take action. There's nothing for you to do. Let them prove themselves. Let them bring the healing to the connection. Let them bring the offer to the connection. And then you look at that offer and decide, is this what you want? And then you'll have that discussion. So it looks like you asked for karmic justice and you got it. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle for you, Aquarius. This is actually a really nice reading. It's funny, you guys are getting repeat cards out of all these decks. It's got to be 72 cards, and I keep getting the same cards. Let me see who had this as well. It may have been Gemini, but it says, to walk the lonesome road. All right, so right away, I'm going to tell you that I can see that there's been a sense of loneliness, that you've, as you moved out onto your own, you were opening your heart to love. There's a loneliness happening here, but birds represent messages, and I see that you in the past received messages. You have messages presently, and more messages are coming in. So you are closely aligning yourself with Spirit. And then we see the butterfly on the horizon, and that means change. There's change coming on the horizon. So if you're involved with a Gemini in particular, you want to check out their read, because they got the same card out of all these cards. I'm going to read it. It says, foolish, they say, to walk this strange path. Loneliness will become your only companion, they say, as you take those first steps on the lonesome road to your own self. This is not adventure, no indulgence, no needless seeking. This is a pilgrimage of the soul, and the time you spend on the path you have chosen, which truly has chosen you, may make you weary, and there could be doubt, and there will be moments where your only companion is a voice inside your head. And that is the point. For when you hear that voice clearly, for almost the first time, listen. Speak with it. See what you have been saying to yourself. And with each footstep, watch the words become more encouraging, loving, and filled with self-love. Oh, that's beautiful. That's what you're doing, Aquarius. I feel like you're deeply aligned, and I feel like you've asked for this karmic justice and you've gotten it, and you're going to observe it, but in doing so, you're taking care of yourself, and that's very important. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Aquarius. If you have resonated with this reading in any way, please hit that like button, and if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Until I see you guys in your regular weekly readings, namaste.